Men, if you've ever felt a twinge of doubt about your partner's faithfulness, you know how unsettling it can be. Sometimes intuition nags at you, whispering that something isn't right, yet she insists everything is fine. That gap between your instincts and her reassurances can be confusing, frustrating, and emotionally exhausting. But here's the truth. There are ways to approach this situation with clarity, without letting uncertainty eat away at your peace of mind. There are questions you can ask, subtle psychological triggers, that reveal patterns of honesty or deception, and they don't rely on confrontation or aggression. It's important to understand how the human mind behaves when it's hiding something. When someone is being deceptive, their brain is working overtime. They're recalling what actually happened, inventing plausible alternatives, monitoring their emotions, and trying to maintain a believable demeanor all at once. That mental juggling act can create cracks, inconsistencies, or hesitations in their responses. By asking carefully structured questions, you can create a situation where their mind is pressured enough that the truth starts to slip out naturally without needing a dramatic showdown. The first question you want to ask seems simple and harmless at first. What was the best part of your day yesterday? It sounds like casual conversation, but it actually carries a lot of psychological weight. For someone who's being honest, this is a chance to light up, sharing genuine moments of happiness or pride, giving details with enthusiasm and warmth. But for someone who's hiding something significant, this question can feel like a trap. If her real highlight involves someone else, she has to either lie or suppress that memory and quickly fabricate another. You'll notice subtle signs, delays before answering, vague descriptions, over-explaining trivial activities, or adding unnecessary details in an attempt to make the story convincing. When you follow up with something like, "That sounds great, tell me more about that," the pressure increases. She has to expand on a story that may not even exist, inventing specifics and emotions on the spot. That's where the truth often begins to show. Genuine experiences carry natural enthusiasm. False ones feel hollow, rehearsed, or mechanical. This is the kind of question that reveals inconsistencies not by accusation, but simply by allowing human psychology to expose itself. The second question takes aim at emotional connections outside the relationship. Ask, who did you talk to the most today? On the surface, it seems ordinary, but for someone engaging in emotional infidelity, it can be extremely revealing. Cheaters often maintain constant communication with another person throughout the day, whether through texts, calls, or social media messages. Answering this question honestly could expose that connection, but lying or downplaying it is equally telling. Observe reactions closely. Defensive answers, sudden irritability, or evasive language are red flags. Innocent people answer naturally, without defensiveness, because there's nothing to hide. With these first two questions, you've already created cognitive load. Her mind is juggling real memories, invented stories, and emotional regulation. That mental juggling becomes even more complex with deeper questions. Asking something like, if you could change one thing about our relationship, what would it be? Forces her to reflect on her feelings about you and your partnership. People who are being unfaithful often justify their behavior by focusing on perceived flaws in the relationship. But they can't express these thoughts fully because doing so would reveal their underlying motivations or betray their secret. Responses that seem trivial, overly generic, or deflective indicate avoidance. If she turns the question around and asks what you would change instead, that's another subtle clue. Deflection is a common defensive mechanism when someone is hiding dissatisfaction. These kinds of questions work because they apply gentle psychological pressure rather than direct accusation. They invite storytelling, reflection, and self-expression, which is difficult to fake convincingly under scrutiny. While you're asking, observe body language, hesitations, shifting posture, averting eye contact, and changes in tone can all be just as revealing as the words themselves. The fourth question goes even deeper into emotional territory. Ask her, have you been thinking about us lately? On the surface, it might feel like a simple check-in, but psychologically, it's a powerful probe. Someone who is fully invested in the relationship will naturally recall specific thoughts, feelings, or moments that show their care and attention. They might mention a memory from the week, something that made them feel grateful, or even a small habit of yours that they appreciate. Their answers feel spontaneous, warm, and detailed because real emotional investment carries energy and authenticity. However, if someone is emotionally detached or hiding a connection elsewhere, this question can be revealing. A vague, generic response like "of course" or "all the time" without any specifics is a warning sign. If she struggles to give concrete examples, looks away, pauses excessively, or gives answers that seem rehearsed, it's likely she's constructing her response on the spot. The follow-up, what specifically have you been thinking about? increases the pressure further. Now she has to expand and provide details that either match genuine emotional investment or betray emptiness. True connection is easy to express. Manufactured connection is heavy, awkward, and often inconsistent. The fifth question is the most subtle, yet potentially the most revealing. What's something new you've learned about yourself recently? Ishi Murasai. At first, it seems like a typical self reflection question, but it's actually a psychological stress test for someone living a double life. Affairs often spark intense self discovery, personal growth, and emotional shifts. People experience aspects of themselves that they haven't explored in years, sides that feel exciting, rebellious, or desired. If she's going through these changes in secret, she now has to either fabricate an answer or carefully edit her truth. Look for signs of disconnect. If her answer is overly generic, philosophical, or reads like it came from a self help book rather than personal experience, that's a clue. A response lacking enthusiasm or excitement is equally revealing because genuine self discovery naturally carries energy and engagement. Even saying, "I haven't learned anything new," can be a warning flag. Those involved in secret emotional or romantic experiences are almost always processing something intensely about themselves. These five questions, when asked naturally and without accusation, create a situation where the mind under pressure begins to reveal itself. An innocent person will answer freely, with fluidity, emotion, and consistency. Someone hiding the truth will struggle with hesitation, vagueness, over-explanation, deflection, or defensiveness. It's crucial to approach this process with a calm and observant mindset. Your goal isn't to corner or shame your partner, it's to gain clarity. By watching both what is said and how it is said, you can detect patterns that point toward honesty or deception. Subtle changes in tone, body language, pacing, and the depth of detail provide insights that words alone cannot. These questions leverage the natural difficulty of lying. Our brains weren't designed to maintain long, consistent, detailed falsehoods under scrutiny. Using these tools wisely can save you years of confusion, mistrust, and emotional pain. They give you a structured way to understand the truth without creating unnecessary conflict or relying solely on suspicion. Emotional manipulation, secrecy, and dishonesty thrive in uncertainty. By asking the right questions in the right way, you remove that ambiguity and bring clarity to your relationship. The psychological principle behind all of this is simple. Honesty flows naturally, while deception is mentally taxing. When you create small cognitive challenges through thoughtful questioning, inconsistencies emerge naturally, allowing you to observe the truth in a controlled, non-confrontational way. This approach protects your emotional energy while giving you actionable insights into the relationship's reality. Now that you've asked these five questions and carefully observed her responses, it's time to interpret what you've seen and heard. Remember, no single answer or hesitation automatically proves anything. The key is patterns. Consistent signs of evasiveness, defensiveness, vagueness, over-explaining, or emotional detachment. These patterns, combined with your intuition, provide the clearest window into whether someone is being truthful or hiding something significant. It's also important to separate suspicion from paranoia. The goal here isn't to accuse or punish, but to understand. Approaching these questions calmly and without judgment encourages honesty, while high-pressure confrontations often trigger defensiveness and false answers, even from innocent people. Think of this as a psychological checkup for your relationship, giving you clarity while protecting your own emotional well-being. Once you recognize patterns that indicate dishonesty, it's your opportunity to make informed decisions. You deserve honesty, transparency, and emotional safety in your relationships. If someone cannot provide these basic foundations, it's a signal that boundaries, expectations, or even the future of the relationship may need to be reevaluated. By understanding human psychology and using these tools thoughtfully, you're empowering yourself to make choices that prioritize your mental and emotional health. Always remember that observation is as powerful as questioning. Watch for subtle changes in tone, microexpressions, hesitations, body language, and even the way she frames her stories. Liars often give away more through behavior than words. Innocent people speak naturally, maintain emotional consistency, and can expand on details without strain. Those who are hiding significant truths often show telltale signs: vague narratives, over-elaboration, deflection, repeated justifications, or sudden defensiveness. These are not assumptions. They are natural human responses to cognitive and emotional pressure. Using these questions is not about winning an argument. It's about gaining insight, protecting your emotional energy, and making informed decisions. The truth may be uncomfortable, but knowing it allows you to act with confidence, integrity, and clarity. Relationships thrive on trust, communication, and emotional transparency. When these foundations are compromised, understanding the reality allows you to either address the issues head on or step away before further harm occurs. Finally, approach this process with compassion for yourself and your partner. Emotional honesty is difficult for everyone at times, and human behavior is complex. The purpose of these questions is not to punish, but to illuminate. The more aware you are of psychological patterns, the better equipped you are to navigate challenging situations with clarity and calm. By combining careful observation, thoughtful questioning, and your natural intuition, you empower yourself to protect your emotional health, foster genuine connection, and create relationships rooted in truth and respect. You deserve honesty in every aspect of your life. Don't settle for uncertainty or half-truths. By using these tools wisely, you can understand your partner's intentions, detect deception when it exists, and make choices that align with your values, self-respect, and long-term well-being. Clarity is not just a gift, it's a form of self-care. And when you have it, you can move forward with confidence, whether that means deepening trust, addressing issues openly, or choosing a path that honors your emotional needs.